Hello again. We are ready to do the next lesson, which is lesson 2-7 on page 102. So turn there in your textbook and you can follow along while I talk over the lesson with you. All right, this lesson is just more practice on writing an equation. And again, please don't be afraid of story problems. They are just riddles to be solved. Everything you need to solve a problem is right there in the riddle. So you just have to read it carefully, write out, translate the problem into letters and numbers, and then you can solve the problem. So we're going to take a look at the example 1 about tickets. We're going to suppose that you have $22.85 to spend at an amusement park. Well, to get into the park, admission price is $12.50. And you want to know how much money you have left to spend on ride tickets. So then you'll know how many rides you can have. Okay, so let's understand the problem. First of all, it tells us that we need $12.50 to just enter the park. And then it's going to be an additional 75 cents for each ride ticket. So we're going to make N the number of tickets. N is going to be number of ride tickets. We don't know how many you can buy yet, so that's the mystery. But they do tell you how much you can spend, and the total is $22.85. So of course the first thing you want to do is undo your addition. So we're going to actually subtract $12.50 from both sides. Remember, we're trying to get the variable by itself. Subtract $12.50 from both sides. It means on this side we have 1035 equals 0.75 n. The next thing will be to divide by 0.75 on both sides. So that cancels out, and then it's going to be by itself. 0.75 goes into 1035. So do long division here to figure that out. All right. Remember, you move the decimal place 2 places. 75 will go into 103 once. And you're going to subtract. 75 will go into 285. Oh, let's see, maybe 14? No. Too many. Let's try 3. 15, 21, 22. Is that right? And 75 will go into 600. Maybe 4 times. Nope. Maybe 8 times. 60, yeah. So the answer is 13.8. All right, so that means you can buy 13.8 ride tickets. But wait a minute, you can't have 8/10 of a ticket, right? So you don't have enough money for 14 tickets. You only have enough money for 13 tickets. So that tells you you have 13 ride tickets to spend. So you have to round down on that one. All right, let's go to example 2. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to read the problem, figure out the variable, write out the equation, and then you just simply solve it. It's on animals. An enclosure at a zoo contains both ostriches and elephants. The number of ostriches in the enclosure is 17 more than twice the number of elephants. Well, there are 29 ostriches in the enclosure. How many elephants are there? So all we know is that what we don't know, how many elephants. So I'm going to use E for the number of elephants. All right, so we know that the number of ostriches is. So there's 29 ostriches. Is always means equals. So 29 equals, it says 17 more than twice the number of elephants. See how I got that equation? It told us that the number 29 ostriches, is the equivalent of 17 more than twice the number of elephants. So I just translated those words into symbols here in letters and numbers. And is always means equals. More than always means add. Twice than, that's multiplication. Now we can solve the problem. We're going to need to get rid of the 17 by subtracting. So 12 equals 2e. Divide both sides by 2. We're trying to get e by itself. And e equals 6. 6 elephants. Let's double check that that's right. You plug in 6 for e in our original equation. Here's our original equation. If we make e 6, and now we have 2 times 6 here, that's 12. 12 plus 17 is going to be 29, so we know we got the right answer. So we just checked ourselves for accuracy, and we were good. All right, check understanding 2a and b. Now I want you guys to try a and b yourself, so pause the video and you try it, and then when you play again, I'll give you the answer. So go ahead and pause. All right, so let me tell you 2a. The answer was 3 sea otters. So hopefully you got 3 correct. Just very quickly, it says the number of seals is 7 more than twice the number of sea otters. It says there are 13 harbor seals in the exhibit. So 13 is 7 more than twice the otters, sea otters. I'm going to use O for the number of otters. So maybe I'll make that just a little O so you don't think it's a 0. First thing we have to do is subtract 7 to get the 7 out of the way. 13 minus 7 is 6 equals 2O. Divide both sides by 2. The number of otters is 4. Oops, 3. Sorry about that. 6 divided by 2 is 3, not 4. All right, so you've got 3 otters for the answer there. Now it says, how does your equation change if there are 19 instead of 13 harbor seals? All right, so this time we put 19 equals 7 more than twice the number of otters. So again, same thing, subtract 7 on both sides, and we have 12 equals 2 otters. Divide both sides by 2. And the number of otters should equal 6. Okay. All right, you're ready for the exercises. You're going to do pages 104 and 105. You'll do numbers 1 through 13, all of them. And the secret word is objective. All right, bye for now.